hope you're all good. Happy Wednesday. Let's see if we're joined by anybody. If not, I'm just going to talk because you guys can catch up. Oh, hey, Helen. Hi, Sasha. I am chirpy. You know why? Because I'm finally rid of all this virus. I'm not chirpy at the fact that Harry is home from school for the next 10 days because somebody in his bubble has got COVID. But, you know, it is what it is. Hi Louise. Hey La. Hey Julia. Hey Paula. Hi. So yeah, trying to be chirpy, We've got to be in these hard times. So, okay, I wanted to come on to you to talk about when you get a new joiner, what's the first thing that you should be doing when you're getting a new teamie, okay? So I've done this live before in my squad leaders group, but then I realised that it's not just lead consultants and above that actually are getting new teamies. You guys are getting new teamies all the time. There's new people being added to this group all the time. And I want to give you guys the opportunity. I want to show you what I do when somebody new joins my team. So I've had 4 new joiners this month, and all 4 of them have received a little pack like this. And then what's going to happen is my amazing directors are all doing a program called Accelerated Leadership at the minute, and this was one of their tasks, which prompted me to actually update what I do. And they're going to share with you guys what they have done as part of this program they're doing. So when I get a new joiner, I think it's really, really important to give them that first impression. And a lot of people will say to me, how do you get people motivated right from the very off to want to go for Shooting Star, to want to place orders, to want to launch their business? So one of the things that I've done, and I've done this for quite a while now, is I send out a launch party or a join pack. I've probably done this since last January. I did it when I very first started with a team, and I had a very simple format of what I did. And then my team grew really, really big, and I became a little bit overwhelmed because I tried doing it for everybody. And then I realised the only way this was going to work is if I did it for my frontline, who are the people I recruit, and then hopefully they will do it with their new teamies, and hopefully they will teach their new teamies to do it, and so on. So now I've got a bigger platform, I just want to come live and show you what it is I do. So when somebody joins, they get a pack that looks like this sent out in the post. Now, please do not panic and sit there thinking, oh my God, I've recruited somebody and I've not sent them anything. Because what I'm going to do, hey Patricia, what I'm going to do is all of the stuff that's in this pack, I'm going to save in a unit in here, and you can use pretty much all of it, maybe bar one document that you might need to just tweak to have your name on it. So they get a pack like this. It literally goes directly like this. I send it in the post like this. I used to use, they're called poly mailers, and they're like, I'll show you the ones I used to use. Sorry guys. Right, so you've got different formats in which you can send stuff out to people. So I used these for a little while, and then I used these, which are really, really cute, that were just from Amazon. But now I literally send pretty much everything in these because I think they look really nice. So these are the holographic mailers. They're the biggest ones you can buy. I want to say there's something like 24 times 21 in terms of size. So if anybody's like looking for these desperately, I think the actual link to these is at the top of the squad. So every new person that joins gets one of these, and I generally send them by mail unless they sort of live in the same town as me, but generally speaking they get sent by mail. So everybody receives one of these packs. Now I send them like this. I literally print the mailing sticker on click and drop, and I put it on here. Now it's quite thick, so these go out to all of my new team that I personally recruit. Not my whole downline, because I physically couldn't do it with the amount of people that you guys recruit. It would be insane. Now, I've tried all different systems. I've tried emailing people welcome documents and ideas to get them started, but I found that this is probably the most well-received thing. So as you can see, it's got lots of confetti in here, so I'm probably going to cover myself in confetti. As most of you know, I like to send confetti, but I'm going to show you everything that's in here, and I'm going to put everything that's in here so that you guys have access to this. So if you wish to send a smaller version of this to a new teamie, you can, or if you wish to send them the exact version I send out, you can. So the first page is this, and it says, "Hi, I'm Lisa Wood, your superstar director and the biggest cheerleader of Scent Squad. I'm here to help you smash your goals and succeed in your new Scentsy business. First things first, train yourself. Your sponsor is your first line of contact, and after you've looked on your workstation and your handbook, obviously I am their sponsor as well. Here are some golden rules to get you started. 1, complete your checklist on the workstation. 2, announce your Scentsy, you're a Scentsy consultant to everybody. 3, watch my online bootcamp on YouTube. 4, invite all the people to your launch party. 5, set a goal to reach. 6, start sharing and don't wait for your kit to arrive. 7, get your face and your kids' face or your dog's face on your social media with at least 3 posts a day. And 8, try to sell £1,100-ish or more to hit your first pay rise." So that's that. Right, so these are all the goodies that they get. So I send a little sheet that looks like this that says let's make samples. I always attach a sample on there so that my brand new teamie is going to get a little how-to guide. Hold on one second. Artie, what's the matter? Not for a minute. Come in and Mummy will take you up. I'll be 1 minute. Come in. You're letting all the hot air out. Sorry, guys. So I send one of these, which is basically like a how-to guide of how to make samples. Becky, I've already said at the beginning of this, and they are saved already in here, my lovely. So I attach one sample. These are just a very basic sample. So they get that. They also get let's make felt samples and a little guide on how to make felt samples, because some people would rather use felt to make their samples. So I send that. I send this little sheet that says, "You've just joined. It's time to get to work. These 3 business menus will help to kickstart your journey. They are income-producing activities, i.e. they're going to make people money. Choose 2 to 3 things and do them consistently." So we've got things like PRV things, personal business things, and customer service. So they've basically got a little guide there. Hold on, we've got 2 of those in this pack. The next thing that you guys have seen this before, and it's in here already, is called How to Utilise Your Kit. Let's get your business rocking. So this is like basically what's going to be in their kit, things that they could do as soon as their kit comes, how to set up their social media, some like hints and tips, how to market products, again some tips, and then the last thing that I designed is a launch your business checklist, very similar to their checklist, but that launch their business checklist works for me and I go down and make sure they've done all of those things, so that helps. So they get that little document. They get a document that's called 10 top tips for brand new consultants, and that's 2 pages. And then finally, they get these last 2. They get this, which is Welcome to Our Scentsy World. I have actually just updated this, so this is all like ready to go. In here, I wrote this ages ago, and then I not forgot about it. I've always used it, but I've just only printed the pages that were relevant. So Welcome to the Scentsy World. As you can see, it's all branded with our team branding on it. First things first, it talks about who their superstar director is, so obviously that's me. Talks about their director and their star director, and then it also talks about their sponsor. So it gives them a little getting started. So what to do first. It does repeat itself a little bit, all this, but your workstation, and it talks about the news tab, the order tab, incentives, Scentsy success, like all the things that they're going to need to use the most, if you like. Social media, again, some more tips on there. And then most importantly, how to hit their shooting start and their sensational start. All that information is there, because if their kit takes over a week to come, they've got this, okay? So this is like good for them. And then lastly, this document I got from Sarah Jane Edmonds, and it's bloody brilliant. It's not on the workstation anymore, so I'll post this in here, but how to navigate your workstation. Some of it's changed because the workstation has changed ever so slightly, but it's got on there like tips for doing reports and all sorts. So that document's quite thick. And then lastly, I send them a little notebook, which has got a pen, a badge, and a little hair tie in it, and a packet of squashums. Now, it looks like a lot, but realistically, you could print everything that's there and give that out to a brand new teamie. Get them a little notebook and a pen. It doesn't have to be expensive. Those notebooks were like something like 12 quid for 24 or something ridiculous. They were like 50p each. And a packet of big biros is like £3.99 for 20 odd on Amazon. You don't need the badges. I had these already made up from World Tour in Nick's Kitchen. So I'm still using these and sending these out as welcome packs. But I put all of that in here and it's all ready to go. I have them all made up, so every time someone joins, they're ready to go. I literally just take one, stick a postage label on it, and I send it out in the post. Now, the reason I'm doing this in here, because some of you might be thinking, well, I'm brand new to Scentsy, and my Scentsy, my sponsor maybe hasn't sent me anything. It doesn't matter. Like, there's a good opportunity for you to start now. It doesn't matter if you haven't sent anything to everybody else in your front line. But the reason that these go such a long way is I've found that some people are like me and love paper, love stationery. Okay, so if they are people that absolutely love a bit of stationery, a little notebook and a pen and a handwritten card is going to go a really long way. You don't have to print all of this. Don't feel you have to print all of this. But because you could email them. If you're techie, if you're like a tech whiz, you could literally attach all these documents onto one email and send them a welcome email. So that's an option for you as well. I personally love to receive something in the post. Like when I receive something in the post and it's like, I don't know what it is. I'm like, oh, I get all excited. So for me, a welcome pack like this, like when I joined, Laura gave me a notebook and a pen and a little card that said like, welcome to the team. And it really went a long way. So there's a cute website. I'll show you where I got these. These are 50 abundance cards, which are charged with positivity, which are quite cute. And these are quite cute to include. Like, if you didn't want to do all of that, for example, you might just want to buy a cute notebook and a pen, and you could send out these. So look, give out what you most want to come back. How cute is that? Believe you can, and you're halfway there. These are quite cute. And you could just write on the back of them, like, welcome to our Scentsy team. You're going to absolutely love it. But ideally, you want to be encouraging your team when they recruit. You want to be encouraging your teamies to send something to welcome your new teamies. You guys also, hopefully, should send something to welcome them, whether it's a postcard, whether it's a notebook, whether it's all that pack, whatever you like. If you haven't got a printer, then obviously, like a little card in the post will really go a long way. So honestly, I will share where I got some of these bits and pieces. I've also, and so will the directors. I've got some other bits. Hold on. Yeah, 1 minute. I'm nearly done now. Hold on. There's all sorts in here. What else? Like, for example, these are little thank you cards that I got in the pound shop that you literally could say thank you for choosing me as your sponsor, for example. They're quite cute. You can get these as well in the works, little packs of these, which are buy one, get one free, which are quite cute. But just sending a little something to your brand new teamie, it just goes a really long way. So maybe consider it. And if there's people on here that are watching that are, you know, if you've got a downline and you've got a team that you've recruited and they've started recruiting, try and encourage them to do the same. So all of, hopefully my directors that are taking part in Accelerated Leadership are going to screenshot you and show you what they're putting in theirs. They might put things that are completely different to me. I'm going to create a unit and I will upload everything in the unit so you can print directly from there. Or rather than saying to somebody, go and look in that unit, at least download it and maybe send it as an email so that you're sending them something to welcome them and to show like, hey, I'm your sponsor, like welcome. Because honestly, it will go a really long way. And I think the more I've sent these, the more people are more likely to try and go for those next promotions or those incentives. So it really does go a long way. So, okay, that's all I wanted to come on and show you. I hope you like them. As I say, I will upload everything in here. I think it's actually all saved on a Google Drive. If you don't use the Google Drive, I will try and get that out to all your directors and make sure that goes in all of your director groups at some point this week, because everything is in there and it just makes it really simple to download. Really, really simple to download. Have you just pulled that off? Did you do that? Pulled the top off my pumpkin. Anyway, right, I'm going to go. As I say, some of this I've created, but some of it I've collected. you know, I've collected things as I go as well. Right, let's not break anything else. We've already had one accident today. Right, I'm going to go. So I hope you like them, guys, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.